Hi guys, Deepak Rana here, Associate Buyer's Agent at InvestorAid. In this video, we will discuss what is a caveat on a property, who can lodge a caveat, when a caveat should be lodged, how you can remove a caveat. If you are buying or selling a property, you may have encountered the term caveat on property. But what does it mean and how does it affect you? A caveat, established by the Real Property Act 1900, is a statutory injunction that serves as a precautionary measure or notification to the public about a specific interest or claim on a property. It prevents the property from being sold to another buyer unless the caveat is removed. Who can lodge a caveat? The most common reason for lodging a caveat is when contracts have been exchanged but settlement has not occurred yet. In this situation, the purchaser gains what is called a caveatable interest, which allows them to protect their investment by registering a caveat. Banks can also lodge caveats on behalf of their borrowers to prevent the vendor from selling the property. Creditors can secure their loans by lodging a caveat, either through a written agreement with the vendor or by obtaining a court order. It is crucial to remember that lodging a caveat without a valid reason can lead to financial consequences. When a caveat should be lodged. Ideally, a caveat should be lodged by your lawyer or mortgage lender. This should happen once an offer has been accepted in writing by the vendor and the contract of sale has been exchanged. It is important to lodge the caveat before obtaining the certificate of title and the transfer of land to avoid another purchaser gaining priority over you. How can you lodge a caveat? The process of lodging a caveat varies from state to state, but generally you will need to lodge a statutory declaration at your suitable land and title office specifying the details of the property, the owner of the property, and your caveatable interest. Given the seriousness of a caveat, it is always wise to seek legal advice before lodging one to ensure a valid interest exists. How can you remove a caveat? There are several methods to remove a caveat, including obtaining an order of court, allowing the caveat to lapse, withdrawing it, or obtaining the consent of the caveator. Information provided in this video is for educational purpose and is general in nature. Please seek professional advice as lodging and removing a caveat process vary from state to state. Thank you for watching the video.